Hey AfterBuzzers, you're watching the AfterBuzz TV After Show for MTV's Scream Season 2, Episodes 13 and 14, the Halloween special. Join us as we break down the episode and give you our thoughts and predictions. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Yes.
This is good. This is pro Brit music.
Sets the mood, sets the tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
It's jolly though. It's
Really?
not scary. It's
I know.
fun.
It's kind of up. It's kind of up tempo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna,
This
bring-
is like it's like a statement. This is Halloween.
Right.
This is Halloween.
Right, and this was the Halloween special
Oh
tonight.
yay!
What
What a grand
We've
one.
been waiting so long for this night, you
I know.
guys.
It's a really fun treat because, we don't get this. We didn't get this last season, and it was, I don't know, I thought it was fun. It's a good breakup of, waiting for season 3. We get a little bit of our beloved characters.
Yeah, and in this day of binge watching, you don't really like it was so traditionally television. Like you have all these episodes, and there's like a 2-month break, then boom, it's like a 2 hours, then see you next season.
Yeah.
It felt very special. It was
was.
long, 2 hours. It's like
It
it's like a
was.
movie.
It was a little movie. It kind of was separate from our Brandon James story. How did you
Yeah.
guys feel about it? Overall thoughts?
I'm gonna be honest.
Looking at you,
I was
boy.
disappointed. I was pretty disappointed.
But did you honestly think we were going to get any answers?
Yes.
Really?
Well, I mean, the teaser for at the end of the last episode, you see Karen is in the courthouse. The episode starts with Karen being killed.
Yeah.
So clearly, I'm thinking, I felt like, okay, we're gonna see.
Oh.
Ooh.
I clearly
This is a
thought,
little
Halloween I
creepier.
wanted.
I clearly thought Karen. We were gonna find out who killed Karen, or that was gonna be the point of this episode. They just killed Karen
Well-
in the beginning, and then there's 2 hours of us talking about these other killers, and every time they're talking about the other killers, we're just thinking, all I'm thinking is how this is somehow associated
Yeah.
with the whole Brandon James killing.
Right.
It's got nothing to do with it.
Well, first of all, we didn't know that Kieran was gonna die, so that was a huge shocker for me in the beginning. He deserves it.
Well, yeah, but didn't that make you think that it was gonna? I'm like, oh, okay,
Well,
well, we're
yeah.
starting off on fire.
Exactly. So I was looking for ways to connect it
Yeah.
and tie it back to like the story that we've known.
Well,
And this guy comes out of nowhere.
okay, the killer who killed Kieran is definitely involved with our Brandon James story.
Yeah.
Right.
He
Which
has
I
to be.
thought we were gonna get today and we didn't. It's okay. We're gonna wait.
We got a little
It's not
bit.
okay to me.
waiting.
It's not okay to me.
I was really shocked though that Kieran was like, "Who are you? Show me your face."
Yeah, but it's
He has
not like
no
that-
idea.
So he has no idea either.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Gosh, so many questions, and now I gotta wait again. Come on, guys, come on.
Yeah.
Wait, so when does season 3 start? Do we know?
I think it's next summer. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a couple months. How are you guys feeling about Emma and the mom's relationship?
Did we get a lot of it?
No, we only got it in the beginning. The mom's trying to bond with her and say, like, I know Halloween's hard. It's, I've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. Do you think that that's because we saw that go south, this past season? Do you think it's picking up again, or?
Well, I mean, it's looked like they're going in a good direction because they caught the killer. It looked like they're gonna get a chance to work through it. So I thought they were on a positive note, and then they found out Kieran was dead, and I don't think they really spoke much after it, right? After they found out about Kieran dying.
Yeah, they didn't.
So I mean, I think they're okay. I think she's on a positive uptick with her mom.
Really quick, we forgot to introduce ourselves.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just in case you guys want to join in on the conversation. I know you guys love joining on the live chat, as always. We love you guys. We miss you.
Yeah, we
join
do.
in.
Guys, I'm your host, Katie Campbell. You can find me on Twitter at Katie Campbell. That's Katie with 3 E's Campbell. I've had a long day. Sorry about that. Across the table, my lovely host, Pegah
Hi,
Rad,
Pegah Rad. You can find me on Twitter at Pegah Rad.
and Micheal Drew.
Hey, I'm Micheal Drew. You can find me on Twitter at Micheal_Drew, Micheal EAL.
And of course, if you guys are not subscribed to us on YouTube, please do so. That's youtube.com/AfterBuzzTV. You can also find us on iTunes and SoundCloud. Give us that 5-star thumbs up, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and be sure to tweet us about what you thought about this Halloween special. We're really excited.
Let me know if you guys agree with me. I know that there's a lot of. I still like the show. I thought it was an okay show. What really sticks out for me, like why the only reason I didn't like it too much was because it had nothing to do with the Brandon James storyline.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I was bothered with it. I thought it was nice. It was campy. I was scared. There were a lot of gruesome killings. It was a really good show.
Yeah.
But in terms of the whole show, I was just really waiting, and it felt like a filler episode.
Well, I feel like as soon as
see.
we knew about the third season coming, which was a couple of days ago when they released it, I
Yeah.
knew we're not getting answers in this Halloween
damn.
special.
Well, yeah, because it's like we have to have something to look forward to. There can't be like another. I mean, there always could be.
Just
but,
have a new killer. It doesn't always have to be the Brandon James situation. We don't have to have 3 seasons of guessing who the killer is. It could just be one season. You find out who the killer is, and next year it's a brand new person. You know what I mean? Like what happened? Like this whole 2-episode thing.
Yeah.
This could have been all of it next season.
Yeah, but this guy's not related to our story.
But he wasn't related to them at all. I'm saying that like they could have figured out who Brandon James was in the last 2 episodes, who the killer was, and then next season could have had something to do with this whole new killing on Murder Island. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to now we're gonna have a whole brand new 3rd season of who is this Brandon James killer? After that's like 3 seasons of finding out the same
I feel
killer.
like the writers had to give us something,
Yeah.
you know, because they're giving us a whole 2-hour
Yeah.
special, so they needed to give us a killer
Well, yeah,
reveal,
okay, that's
right?
good,
It would
that's
have been
true.
worth us tuning in, but they couldn't make it like the main, you know,
Right.
the one that we actually care for. So
It's exciting too because Scream, the season 3 is going to start out, I think, when they're in college, and we know Sydney in the Scream movies went to college, and the murders still happen.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool.
are they all going to the same college? I know Brooke's applying to NYU, and then so they might be separated, but something's going to bring them back together.
What I thought was weird was that Emma was writing her application for Lakewood University, and I thought she wanted to get out of Lakewood.
Yeah, get out of
I
there,
think
Emma.
she's asserting herself as like I don't need to run because I'm here. I think she's
and
trying
then
to
she
do
got
that.
the whole
Yeah.
Duval thing going.
I just wanted to
Tattoo.
jump on what you just said right now about how they gave us a killer for this episode. I think that's a good point.
Yeah.
They just gave us a quick, concise little horror film, and there was a big reveal in the end. We found out who the killer was. People were getting killed. We found out who the killer was, and all of our main cast is still intact for next season.
True.
Okay, that's a good point. Like when you say it like that.
Something
Like
fun.
yeah, we got a reveal. We did get a reveal.
We got a reveal.
We did get a killer reveal.
It
That's true.
suffices for now,
Which-
but we want more.
By the way, I felt like I could see coming from a mile away with Alex or
Oh,
Tom.
Um,
totally.
Yeah.
Just because he had that sort of, dark, like,
Yeah.
leather jacket, the bad boy look, the stature.
Yeah.
You know,
What?
Very Kieran-esque.
you know what they should have done? I wish they would have killed Kieran at the end and not at the beginning.
Oh, really?
But then we
Because
get okay, go ahead.
well, because if they kill him at the beginning, it sets the tone that this has something to do with Kieran's killer.
okay.
The whole time I thought it had something. I mean, no, did you guys not think it had anything to do with Kieran's killer? Weren't you think that the killer on the island had something to do with Kieran's killer?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Maybe intertwined somehow, but I didn't think that he actually killed Kieran once he became too obvious. I just felt like this can't be connected to that because we have a whole other season coming.
Well, yeah, but that was like I felt that way probably the last 20 minutes.
Okay.
But the first 40 minutes, I thought it was somehow connected because of Kieran's death. I feel like if they didn't kill Kieran in the beginning and Kieran was still alive and they were just on another island, it would make sense that it was just a completely brand new thing. And then at the very, very end, someone kills Kieran, and then we go into next season.
Okay.
So then you're like, oh my God, so Kieran's
who's
not
that killer?
Yeah.
Okay,
Because then
I
like
see.
then it kind of keeps it going.
yeah.
But
Let's talk a little bit about why. Sorry, do you have something?
No, Aubrey Bug on the chat is saying, who else ships Emery? So Emma and Audrey. I think they're just friends.
Yeah,
I
well,
think-
we can ship their friendship.
yeah,
Ship, relationship,
friendship.
friendship.
totally, BFFs.
Yeah, I'm on the ship for their friendship. Let's talk about why they went to that island in the first place, which I think was a little bit funny. I mean, this is 8
it
months
was forced.
after.
It was forced.
Yeah, 8 months later, there's a best-selling book out
I
by
know.
Noah
By
and
Noah and
Stavo.
Stavo.
Are you serious? Called
mean,
the
it's
Lakewood
quick.
6.
I mean, like I'm a comic book geek in general, so it takes way longer to put together a comic book and publish it and it become a bestseller than like 8 months.
Well,
that takes really, really long. But I
What
mean,
if
I'm glad
that's all they did? Could it happen?
They're obsessed. Yeah, what else is there
I mean-
to do in Lakewood?
I mean, like there was nothing like after the last episode. There's no indication that they're gonna do this. So they had to have the conversation, plan it out, put the book together, and then bam,
Yeah.
But I mean, Hey, it happens.
And Noah has writer's block.
Yeah.
So what does
doesn't wanna
Jeremy
go.
say? Oh, there's a house that I think will totally get your writer's block.
Because there's a buzz going on his website about the Anna Hobbs story,
Yeah.
which I was trying to take so many notes about because it just felt like such a new story and they were going so fast.
New names.
Yeah. The legend is, let's see if we can get this straight. Anna Hobbs, this girl, how old was she, by the way?
Young.
Do we
I
know?
didn't get an
Yeah,
age.
let's say young.
If you guys know, please let us know in the chat how old she was.
I'd say like 13, 14,
Yeah.
maybe 15. I don't know.
The legend says that she went crazy
Yep.
and she had these violent rages in school and attacked the teacher. And one day she killed her entire family
Yeah.
and then went over. Her family was servants to a very rich family. What is it? The
Whitleys.
Whittens.
Whittens. The Whitten family. She killed all of them and then killed herself.
Yes, she
chopped
killed-
her head off.
Yeah, she killed the Whitten's father.
Reginald.
Reginald Whitten killed her mother and her brother, and then committed suicide.
Yeah.
But the weird thing is that Reginald, it was raining, and Reginald's body didn't have any rainwater, and he was hanging over the bed, like,
It was staged.
yeah. So they wanted to go figure this out. They wanted to go to this island. Jeremy and Stavo did, really. Noah needed some convincing.
Right.
She was 15.
Great. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you, Erica Walker
15.
and
Thank
Kyle
you.
Lang.
We were close. And Hobbs. Okay, but so what was the reason that they told Emma and Audrey and Brooke about going to the island? I didn't get like, wait, you guys didn't mention there was a murder house.
They made
It's
it
just
sound like just a good, like a getaway.
like a little camping
vacation
trip or
getaway.
something. Okay.
Number one.
Yeah.
We do not need to go on a getaway.
Yeah.
I understand the press is annoying, they're bothering us, but you need to be having movie night with all of your friends every night, popcorn, everything's locked, you got guards around. I mean, there's some crazy stuff that just went down. You do not need to be sneaking away to an island getaway.
Well, I mean, I get. I mean, it's 8 months later. I get because Kieran did just die. So
Yeah,
in their
so
mind,
don't
Kieran
go
died.
anywhere.
So they're like, we need to get out of town. This is
No.
crazy.
I feel like I would go. I'd be like,
What?
I need to get out of here. Let's go
Well,
to
I mean,
Vegas.
because I think she got the phone call too, right? Did she get the phone call?
Did you say you'd go to Vegas?
Yeah.
Vegas. This is a private island. No one's around. We don't know who killed Kieran. It's
Yeah.
an open investigation.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go on a sketchy, quiet island.
I know, but that was So I mean, I
didn't-
guess it could be sketchy. Yeah.
They didn't ask questions to answer your question, by the way.
Right.
We
They didn't ask questions.
That's not really their thing.
And like, how well did they know Jeremy that they're just like, okay, let's get on your private little plane
I know.
here, little Cessna.
I love how he was just
guess-
like, they had this like combo poster who's apparently a multimillionaire. He's like, hey, listen, I rented out a mansion for you
Yeah,
on a
it's on
private
me.
island. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, and Audrey suspected him, when the murder started
Yeah.
happening.
Which makes you know that he wasn't the killer. Everyone Audrey suspects first is always wrong.
She's not good at
That's
guessing
true.
Everyone,
who it
because
is.
she always guessed the most obvious person,
Yeah.
and it's never them. She guesses Stavo. She guesses everybody. She always guesses
Wait.
that, and she's always wrong.
Stavo still could be involved.
He could be. We don't
You know what? I mean, I guess.
Listen,
But what about I mean, the person is strong. Like, what about the way
Yeah.
he killed the cop before he killed Kieran when he twisted his whole
Dude,
head around his.
That was the craziest kill, I think, of this whole
The dude's a
series.
superhuman.
well, they also
It's like-
showed that Emma's doing jujitsu and that she's strong, so they're trying to make it seem like could be anybody.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't care how much jujitsu Emma takes. Okay, there's no way she's twisting someone's head. Like, his head was behind his back
Yeah.
fully.
That was
It was
gross.
straight. It was very cartoonish. But I mean, I think it's setting the tone that this person is
Yeah.
a very strong.
I totally thought at that moment that he was going to help Kieran escape prison. I didn't think he was going to slit his throat. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Whatever. Bye, Kieran. He's got to go.
Bah.
I know, but I don't know. I felt like Kieran deserved a better death than that.
That was
Opening credits of the. I mean, I guess Scream does that. Movies do that sometimes with the survivors, but the intro, like, "Hi, what's up?" kills him. That's it, and the show
Yeah.
just begins. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wanted more of a Kieran death.
the reason I think Stavo is still suspicious sometimes is that he says things like, the crime scene, he likes crime scenes, and remember, he is a little creepy.
Yeah.
I know we talked about that a lot over the season, why he could be, he's been through some stuff in his own life, but he also is not one of the Lakewood Six.
He is now.
Yeah, he's considered it now, right?
Well, not Lakewood's. The island. What is the island called again? It's called
Murder Island?
Murder. That's its nickname, but it's Shallow Grove Island.
Oh.
So
The Shallow Five, right? How many is there?
Shallow
Shallow
Five.
Well, I mean,
Led by Brooke.
I know he's essentially part of the
Well,
Lakewood
yeah.
Six. I mean,
He's
essentially.
like-
I mean, because they're all like the original six. How many are left?
Okay, so we have Noah,
4.
Emma, Audrey, Stavo. Who else? That's
Is
it?
Brooke's boyfriend the only one who died from the Lakewood Six?
Yeah, because Kieran died, and Jake died.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So it's a 5.
4 left.
No, but well, okay. All right.
What do you think about Brooke and Stavo's relationship? It seemed a little rocky.
Well, okay. First of all, he's super immature for pulling that whole stunt with Billy and bringing her over there.
They're still in
knowing that
high
it's
school.
going to make...
They're still in high school, guys.
Sure.
Let's keep that in mind.
But
They're
then
still in high school.
again, it's like, okay, I get it because Brooke was like, maybe I don't want you to come to New York with me. And she was kind of pushing him away. So that was like his tactic to see if
Well,
like
yeah,
she
she was
really
playing
does
games too.
actually care. So it was total mind games.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed though if a girl came up out of nowhere and was like, "Where's Stavo?" I'm like, "Are you asking for my boyfriend?"
Yeah.
Like,
I was
no.
surprised she didn't say anything like that. She just kind of pointed to where he was. She held back.
You and I were like, "Mm-mm."
I know.
Nope.
I think she didn't want to lead into the games because she knew what he was doing. And she's like, all right, I'm going to let you hang yourself with it. I think she was just letting him go along with it. Because afterwards, the next day when he approached her to apologize, she was like, I know what you're doing and you're stupid. But she wasn't really rattled.
Oh, I love Brooke.
You know?
So good.
Yeah.
She played it so cool.
Yeah.
She won.
She did. She
did
totally
win.
won.
Got her a
He looked like
massage.
an idiot. Yep. She got a massage.
Yeah.
He's not very, he's socially awkward, that guy.
He
He's not
is.
very socially, that's probably the first girlfriend he ever had.
Oh, you
He's
think?
willing to move to New York for
I mean-
her.
That's
and-
cute.
He draws murdered bodies
Yeah.
when people are alive. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good icebreaker.
Yeah.
Like, man, let's talk to Stavo. He's like drawing you, blood creeping down your eyes.
Yeah.
It's not a good go-to.
Speaking
Staff?
of relationships, what do you think about Audrey and Gina? Do you guys like that?
I think they're cute.
I
Yeah.
thought Gina was gonna die. She was like,
Me too.
Because she was just so introed so quick, and I don't know. I didn't like her.
I was annoyed at how jealous she got.
Yeah.
Right. With the whole Emma thing.
Yeah.
Then again, you know,
Well,
in high
It's
school.
hard.
But yeah, I didn't. There's nothing she did where I was just like, I like this relationship. I like her. I didn't like it. Didn't like her.
yeah. Well, how jealous she got made me annoyed because the circumstances are different than just normal teen
Yeah.
relationships because there's been murders and Audrey and Emma have been through this together for a long time now. They're really good friends. I just feel like you have to look at it like that.
Right.
I did like her reaction to the head because to me it was the most genuine reaction when she was just like guys, there's a freaking head, and she kept freaking out. I did like
Wait.
that.
She literally said, I think he's dead. Oh, you think
Oh, yeah,
like
that-
his
yeah,
head,
okay.
it's just
Yeah.
his head right
Yeah.
there. Do you
Okay,
Why
except
is
for
there
that.
sheriff's head?
Yeah, except for that. But I just didn't. I don't know. She was complaining too much. She was whining too much. I
So
was
you
just
guys
like,
seem to not like Audrey.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying
Gina.
she's
She
annoying.
doesn't
They don't
fine, yeah.
trust her. She doesn't deserve Audrey.
you like you. It kind of made you look at it like, why is it? It looked like a rebound girl for Audrey. Like, why was
I
Audrey
don't
with
know.
her?
I felt like she was
'Cause
happy.
There's no warmth. Gina was just like always complaining, always upset, and then she's stalking her. She surprises her and then screams at her. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
There are no moments of like, wow, they can make a good couple.
Well, maybe if they get through this hurdle and Audrey tries to explain to Gina to look at it in the way that I was just describing, like this is a special circumstance. This isn't just you need to get jealous. Like
Yeah.
we've been through murders together. You know, we made it out. We've been friends forever. I thought the way that she reacted to Audrey too, when Audrey was questioning
Yeah.
her, she reacted so wrong because obviously Audrey's gonna be like that because she's been through these murders.
Right.
She has to have a wall up. You have to give her some slack, and Gina's not doing that.
Audrey, just give Noah a chance, man. Just
you still-
She's about. I mean, she said she's bisexual. Just try. So that means she tries both flavors. Give it a shot.
Hi, Macy.
Give it a shot. Give Noah a chance, man. He likes you, and he's smart. He outthinks the killer. He's the smartest guy there.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be a multi-millionaire book writer now.
Yeah.
Jump
If he
on that
isn't
boat,
already.
baby.
Yeah, I think I've seen a lot of people in the chat say that Emma is being too trusting of this new guy.
Emma's always too trusting. man.
Exactly. Thank you. Whoever said
Holy
that,
hell.
thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, your boyfriend that you loved for a long time, you know, serious relationship, was a serial killer. And then you're just gonna like go to an island and meet a new guy and oh, he's so charming. Like, no, honey.
It's so hard. It's so hard to root for Emma.
I know.
Because she's just
It's
so
like-
like, God bless her, but damn, she's dumb sometimes. It's
Yeah.
like, holy hell. I mean, I know you're tormented. I know you got daddy issues. I know everyone you like someone, they die. Just stop kissing people.
Yeah.
Just chill.
Just chill.
Chill.
And she told him the entire story.
I know.
Yeah.
Here's
It all
from the
started
beginning.
when my mom met Brandon James. I
No.
was like, no.
You have to keep your mouth shut.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Like back
man.
one time, well, it's a long night, let me tell
And
you.
then they're
Like,
in
what the
stairs.
hell?
So that was the story. Like, oh
Yeah.
And
no.
now here we are.
I thought it was interesting too, though, that Audrey was really pushing Emma to go talk to this guy.
I know. What bad? What are you doing? Like her boyfriend just almost tried to kill everyone. Like, she doesn't want to date anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Just need to relax for a while.
Like I expect that from Brooke, but Audrey, like
Right.
Audrey of all people.
Right, and Gina isn't a good stalker if she didn't see her pushing Emma along to this guy. She was stalking them around that time, right?
Right.
She should have
Yeah.
seen Audrey pushing Emma.
Yeah, I know. Like what? I don't know.
Somebody's angry.
It's infuriating me.
Did you guys think that he was actually Alex Whitten when we met him?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just were
He
on
got
board.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was on
I
board.
just thought
mean,
Alex Whitten was a killer.
Right.
Yeah.
He had the boat and knew he was going to catch his lunch for the week, you know. and-
But I got a question.
Yeah.
What was the point of that reveal of him not being Alex Whitten?
Well, it's just so that we know that he was not
mean,
who he says he
But he
was.
could have did that all as Alex Whitten. Alex was like, because Alex Whitten's father was
Or as-
wrongfully killed or something. Like he could have done it as Alex. You know what I mean? Like
As
Alex.
Tom?
Well, yeah, Alex Whitten. He could have been Alex Whitten, a murderer. Like him not being Alex Whitten didn't somehow make it more like whoa.
Yeah. Well, what he said was, okay, first of all, he's the one that started the whole sort of hype about the Whitten house on Jeremy's website to lure them to the island.
Because he saw her on the news.
Right. And like fell in love with her. And he even said, he's like, I knew that you would never fall for a Tom, what's his name? Tom whatever.
Tom Martin.
Tom Martin. Like he felt like he had to be Alex Whitten because it had more of like a backstory and more of like a, I don't know.
Well, just because his family name had this going on in the background, but he did have some sick thing going on by the fact that his parents were murdered in front of him at 4 years old. That's a terrible thing that had
Right.
happened to him.
Well, I mean, if your family got murdered in front of you and you're known for it, and you're trying to talk to a girl who the same thing happened to her, wouldn't that instantly be an
Right.
icebreaker?
That's what I'm saying. Like that should be a connection.
Yeah. Why would you try to become a millionaire? Why would you try to fake being a millionaire? Like if I know something about you that's very similar to us, like hey, your parents got my parents got hacked to death.
That's how you'd
Isn't
start
it?
off the conversation.
Yeah. Like that's how you.
Your parents?
Like that seems like a good icebreaker. I don't know why there was a reveal that he killed Alex Whitten, and I understand the point of that. Like it could have just been Alex Whitten, because even if Alex Whitten, the son of the grandson of the person who got the father who who originally killed all these people.
I think maybe it just showed the desperation and the desperation to meet Emma and to get close to her, and like just the psychosis of
He's messed up.
him. He's like screwed in the head.
Yeah, because
yeah.
was he pinning this? Because Alex's body looked like it had been dead for a while. So when Emma finds it later on, so was he pinning this on him at all, or was he just really banking on the fact that Emma was going to run away with him and they were going to escape and flee and just run away forever?
He was delusional.
Yeah.
Totally.
There-
Oh, let's all eat the strawberries. Like what?
Which when he brought out the wine and the fruit and the cheese, and he told this Buddhist parable, which had some kind of mirror to her life, because this guy was running from lions and he jumped off a cliff and grabbed onto a vine, so he saved his life, but there were lions beneath him. So there's lions
Yeah.
anywhere you go, you're going to die. I felt like that's talking to Emma, which is kind of what the killer said when he called her, like, you're never going to get away from me. So wherever you go, the killer will follow.
Okay.
eat the strawberries, drink the wine.
Now, how long did he kill Alex for? I mean, when did he kill Alex?
Probably before they got to the island.
Because the picture, because remember the girl that Stavo invites, Billy. When they're talking to Billy about Alex, she's talking about the real Alex.
Oh yeah, because she never saw.
She never met that Alex.
Tom.
Right.
Yeah, because the picture that they see of Billy and Alex is the picture of the real Alex.
Right.
He killed her because she could identify him as not Alex.
Boom.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, with the whole, Scream 1, when Drew Barrymore, Casey Becker, gets the phone call in the beginning, and her boyfriend, I think Steve was his name, he was tied up in the bag. It was like the same thing, like, turn on the porch light.
Oh, yeah.
It was like Scream 1. It was
I
crazy.
heard you say that. It's so awesome. I love that they do that.
Scream 1's still my favorite out of all of them.
Yeah, it's the best one.
I feel bad for the people that did die, though. We saw Billy die, although she was trying to be a homewrecker. Well, I guess she didn't know.
She didn't know.
But
That
she
good
kinda
on
thought.
Stavo though, because she was inviting him in. But
Yeah.
Stavo probably would have got killed too if he went in. To be honest with you, see,
That's
if you would have cheated, you probably would have got killed.
Yeah.
Because the moment she went in, she got killed.
Yeah. Sid.
Don't cheat, you'll live.
Don't cheat.
That's the moral of the episode. Sid died, which I felt bad for him, too.
Which one was it again?
He's the guy that owned the little museum
Oh yeah.
shop.
Don't touch the mask. It's
Well-
not a petting zoo.
Well,
Yeah.
I think he was just he had to kill everyone who can, I guess, ID him.
Well, I think he killed him maybe because he had to break in and get the mask, or no?
Probably, or because it's such a small town, again, with the IDing him. The sheriff got killed because he could probably ID him. I think all of, like, the local people that would know who Alex Wynn is.
And
Had to die.
Tom Martin, too, was on the news all over the place as a 4-year-old who saw his parents get murdered. So everybody knows who he is, and he said that, too, to Emma. That's why they connect, is because everybody knows their story, and their press is always trying to talk to them, and he's tired of being bothered.
Right. So Kylie Lang wants to know what the never on the wall was. Wasn't that from the phone call?
Yeah, he said you'll never be done with me, or you'll
Never escape me.
Yeah.
You'll never escape me.
Which is like the parable, you guys. You'll never escape the lions. You'll never escape the killer.
Oh, you just have to enjoy your life.
Yeah.
You'll never escape
Enjoy
who
your
you
strawberry.
are,
Seize
which
the
is
day.
a Duval.
Carpe diem.
Yeah.
Carpe diem.
Yeah, I like that
That's
she
awesome.
got Duval on her wrist in the end when she got a
I
tattoo.
knew it too. I was like, it says Duval.
I thought it was gonna be 6.
I called it. No.
For the
Why would it
Lakewood
say-
6.
No.
We're all in this together, guys.
No.
Duval, because she's a Duval. That's what she
Yeah.
said to him in the end when she
little-
threw him off the balcony.
That
I
little
don't need you.
I
I'm
know.
a Duval.
That little "I am woman, hear me roar" speech.
Yeah.
Like you can't kill me. Yeah.
When
that was
she
nice.
was actually, she finally killed him, I feel like she does these things that she knees him. Okay, great, you got him down. Now hit him again. Or when she stabbed him, she left it in there and ran. Like, get him. Like, you
Yeah,
got him once. Keep
exactly.
going.
No,
Yeah.
You do jujitsu, choke him out.
Yeah,
Do something.
I know. Jeremy, you guys didn't suspect him at all? I kind of did.
No.
Yeah, I did for a second. I was like, he totally tricked everybody into coming here. He's gonna kill them all.
And he
For a
disappeared.
second.
I mean,
He
yeah, but
disappeared.
too obvious.
Too
I mean,
obvious.
I would have. Only reason I would have suspected him if my original theory that this had something to do with the Brandon James killing is if he was somehow working in cahoots. But every time I think someone's working in cahoots with the killer, it never happens. It's just one killer.
Right.
Every damn time it's just one killer. There's no teamwork with these killers,
No, there's.
except for season 1, right?
Yeah,
Season
well,
1, there's
she
2.
just wrote letters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh, Kieran. Kieran was involved with. So
Yeah.
there were 2.
yeah, but I didn't like that one.
Oh.
I didn't like that teamwork. I was disappointed in that one.
I feel like this season it seemed like there were 2 sometimes. Like there had to be 2. So maybe that's working separately. Maybe because
Maybe.
they could always be working
has to.
separately.
Gosh, I don't know.
Well, I'm pretty impressed with Noah fixing the CB radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the survivor's guilt moment he had when he
Yeah.
finally admitted it. He was like, he felt bad for making money off of them. And I liked how Stavo was like,
I don't.
He's like, "No, you don't feel bad? He's like, no. And I was like, that's what I like, Stavo. You don't care. Like, no.
Yeah,
Give me
but
the
he
money.
doesn't care so much that maybe he could be killing.
Yeah. Oh. Could be.
Ooh, maybe.
I know, maybe
Yeah.
he's killing them to make money. The more people he kills, the more money he makes.
Yeah, he's writing the story.
There you go.
This is the second book. You know what? He had to get
That's
Noah
that's
to this
fair.
island. Maybe he needs a second book. He needs his money. So he got Noah's writer's block out of the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
that
That's a
might
stretch.
that could be, but stretches, that's pretty regular in this town though.
Yeah.
But,
What? So at the end, do we see Noah's dad? That was him, right?
Emma's dad.
I'm sorry,
Emma's
Emma's
dad.
dad.
Emma's
Why
dad.
did I say
Yeah,
Noah's dad?
Kevin, right? Isn't it Kevin?
Yeah, whose grave was he standing
Kieran's.
at? Ah.
So that, maybe he killed Kieran, but maybe he's just standing there like, I can't believe you did this to my daughter.
Right. That's how I saw it.
Yeah. I think that's how it is because otherwise it'd be too obvious.
Right.
They're not going to tell us who the killer is right now
But
before
then, like,
the
his
season
jacket
3
kind
starts.
of matched the person that came into the hotel, and she's like, "Welcome to Lakewood."
I think that's somebody different.
Okay. Hopefully.
Mr. James, right? That's
Mr.
Brandon
James.
James.
So people are
Troy.
saying it's Brandon in the chat, but I think it could be Troy as well because I've been wanting to know who Troy is
Yeah.
since episode
day
1.
one, yeah.
Come on. Also, the hidden bookcase, I just want to say, was, I think, my favorite part of this episode.
Me too.
I want to go in one of those.
I know.
I really want one in
I
my
know.
house.
Yeah.
There's a company that actually makes those.
I
Are you
know,
gonna,
right?
when you get a house, are you gonna put one in there?
Totally. Done deal.
Where's the path gonna lead? From where to where?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe
Well-
for my kids.
Yeah.
Like, go through the bookshelf. Okay.
So this passageway went from the Witten house to this little cottage, and this is what Noah figures out just by getting to the cottage. The actual story, I'm gonna go with Noah's story version of the story, is that Reginald, right? Reginald was a creepy guy, and he was hooking up with a few people. His wife, what are they? The maid, or like what are the servants, or
yeah, the
what are
servants.
they? The servants. So he's hooking up with Anna's mom, taking pictures of women all around the
Scantily
town.
clad, as
Yeah.
Audrey would say.
Exactly. So maybe he was hooking up with them too, and then he wanted to hook up with Anna. So one day he tried to go do that,
Yeah.
and the mom finally snapped. So she tried to tell him no, and he killed the mom. Then he killed the little brother who was wearing this little pillowcase. I think he was being a ghost for Halloween,
Well, no.
and that's where the mask came from.
Interesting.
No, Anna tried to save the mom, and then he killed the mom. Right? Yeah, Anna tried to save the mom.
Right, and
'Cause
then
he was-
she stabbed Reginald, and then
Okay, so he killed the mom, then he killed the brother, and then he killed Anna.
No,
he
Anna
stabbed Anna.
He stabbed Anna, then Anna killed him.
Yeah,
Right.
then Anna killed him. And so then Anna made her way out to the dock to wash the blood off and ended up dying from her wounds because, she was just too injured. But I feel like the mask story, the story came from Reginald's wife, who didn't want the town to know that her husband was this creepy guy.
Right.
And she staged his body and said that Anna went on a killing spree. And the mask came from the little brother's Halloween costume.
It's just crazy because, like, if I was Anna, I'd wait there until the cops came and be like, dude,
Yeah.
Reginald just tried to kill me. I wouldn't try to hide it. But I think back, like, because it was so long ago and she was, like, the hired help that, like, they would know. It was always, like, the powerful man's word over, somebody else. So that's probably why.
And he was implying that she didn't want to hook up with him either. The mom was just doing it because of that. So
Yeah. Didn't he? I think he tried to. Okay. Yeah. I think he does. So he didn't make a pass at Anna.
he was trying to make a pass at
Okay.
Anna, but the mom said, "Listen, that's like
Too much.
That's
yeah.
it.
Okay.
it's over. I'm going to stand up to you." And then he killed her for that.
Right.
I think we covered the episode.
Yeah.
It was fun.
much.
I
was-
enjoyed it.
I needed it. I
mean,
needed it in my life.
Yeah.
I missed
It's a nice
the
little
cast.
Halloween romp.
I missed the fans.
Yeah.
I needed it, but I want more.
I know. Well, we'll get it
Well,
in
we got
May
season 3,
next
yeah.
year.
So much time
May.
from now until then. You
Listen,
guys.
listen. We were freaking out at the season finale, thinking that 2 months was so far, and it's here.
I
It's
know.
here, that's true. It went by really fast.
It will be here before we know it. Do you guys have any predictions for what we're going to see in season 3?
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
What's a good one? I mean, I don't know. I got nothing because I'm always wrong, and I don't know because I
No,
thought
it's okay.
I
You
thought I
make
was-
0% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah,
Oh, I
right.
love it.
I thought we were gonna get the killer this time. I don't know. I think the James that came was Troy. I think
The James that
the
came?
James that came was Troy,
Yeah.
and
James
that's all I got. I don't know, because I feel like when Brandon comes, it's gonna be a big reveal.
Yeah. I
You
think
know.
it was Troy too.
It's just they're like Troy might come in, and then when someone's going to have a different name, and then he's going to suddenly reveal that's not my real name. I'm really Brandon James.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see how they twist it and turn it. And if there's going to be more than one killer, maybe another accomplice that we didn't know about, maybe one of the Lakewood 4 is actually related. I don't know.
I'm
I feel
curious
like
what the father has to do with this.
yes, there has to be something going on with
What's the father doing?
Emma's dad, Kevin. But I definitely think we're going to see who the Jameses are. Face to face.
Yeah, we need more James time.
We're going to come face to face with them. And there's only 6 episodes, you guys, next season.
Really? There's only
So,
6?
yeah, it's a little mini
That's
one.
interesting.
Hopefully there'll be more. Hopefully they'll add more. Tack
Maybe
more
they,
on.
they probably do what they did this season. 6, then Halloween.
Couple more. Spread the word.
This is perfect for a Halloween. I'm not gonna lie, this is great. Like these Scream Halloween specials work well.
Yeah, totally.
I think Troy is going to come back, and we're going to see more of the dad, like you guys are saying. I do want to ask you real quick, did the never on the wall came from the caller, that said, you're never going to escape the killing. Is that the killer that killed Kieran?
That's
or is
true.
that involved with Tom? Because she didn't tell Tom her story until after that phone call came in. However, he knew about her from the news. But still, could the killer who killed Kieran
That's a good
still be on
point.
the island with them?
Who put never? Why would that killer put never? If the never is a callback to Brandon James.
So maybe the killer's on the island too.
Why would-
Maybe Stavo's involved.
Why would the killer be in the island? How would he?
Or just
man.
standing by watching, because he's got to keep an eye on their every move and know all the things that Emma goes through. That's a little weird.
Oh
so,
my goodness, I didn't even think about that.
So,
yeah.
Oh, see.
I thought
Once
I had it all
they
figured
pull
out,
you
guys.
back
Now I'm
in.
thinking about it again.
Well,
Pull
you
you
know
back
what?
in.
That's great. So we can tweet
We're gonna
about
be laying
it.
in bed tonight like, who wrote never?
I know. So where can everybody find you on Twitter and social media to talk about the show until it comes back?
You can find me on Twitter at Micheal_Drew, Michael EAL. Come say what's up.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Pegah Rad. Let's be friends. Let's stay in touch until next season.
And you can find me on Twitter at KDE. Campbell, that's Katie with 3 E's Campbell. Instagram at KatieCampbell13 and YouTube.com/KatieCampbellOnline. And thanks again for all of you that have joined us this entire season. It was fun to come back for a Halloween special. We were
Yes.
excited, and we will see you guys next season.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.